Sushi Go is a card-based drafting and set collection game released in 2014 and designed by Phil Walker Harding with art by Nan Rengsima, Tobias Schweiger, and Phil Walker Harding. The goal is to have the most points at the end of 3 rounds by collecting and scoring various sushi-based cards. To set up, shuffle the main deck of cards and deal out a certain number to each player depending on player count. For example, in a 4-player game, each player receives 8 cards. Decide on some means to track scores each round, such as pen and paper. There is no starting player. In Sushi Go, players are diners sharing an adorable meal together. The game is played over 3 rounds of drafting cards to play, passing cards clockwise, and then repeating until all of the cards have been played. All players simultaneously choose one of the cards in their hand and place it face down in front of themselves. Once everyone is ready, all cards are revealed at the same time, then any remaining cards are handed to the player to their left. There are 8 kinds of cards from appetizers to dessert, which all score a little differently from each other. At the end of each round, players total up their points from the dishes collected, putting any puddings they claim to the side until the end of the game. All other cards are shuffled back together for the next round. After round 3, the puddings are scored, and then all 3 round scores are totaled together, with the highest score winning the game. Ties are broken by most pudding cards. I feel that the vast majority of folks either love sushi or hate it. There never seems to be much of a middle ground with raw fish as a cuisine. I never much cared for it myself. Give me noodles or chicken, and I'll be satisfied. However, I want my fish cooked, preferably fried. Much like with games, I'll try anything once, and I found that I live in that very ground betwixt the 2 extremes. Sushi Go offers none of that flavor, yet remains a pleasant, quick, and satisfying appetizer that can lead into more weighty games, or it can be enjoyed as a meal on its own, and that's before you get into the existence of Sushi Go Spin Some for Dim Sum, Sushi Roll, or Sushi Go Party, the latter of which increases the replay value by offering variations to the menu that can be swapped out between games. You can even include sake, but I've always been more of a... never mind. If you tell me that you want to share a meal, I'll tell you, I'm always game.